What up, guys? So, we got to get into something pretty important. And I mean, a lot of you might think a lot of certain things are like science fiction and you just write it off as like crazy conspiracy type of shit. But we got to look at a video and then talk about some shit. So, before we even get into that, some of you have probably heard of the Davos group. And it's involved with the World Economic Forum, and let's just get into what that is. WEF meeting, the annual meeting of the World Economic Forum where top leaders from government, business, and civil society gather. Purpose: to address global challenges and discuss economic issues and social issues through panels, dialogues, and networking events. Topic: the meeting's agenda often includes topics such as climate change, inequality, technological advancements, and rebuilding trust in a fragmented world. And the official meeting is exclusive, yada yada yada. The Summer Davos, the WEF, also holds a similar event in China each year, officially called the annual meeting of the new champions. Alright. So, okay, we have a better understanding of what Davos and the WEF, World Economic Forum, is actually doing at these meetings, right? Nothing weird going on, just the global elites meeting and talking about stuff exclusively. Now, what I'm about to show you is pretty crazy, and let's just get into it.
Future where we can use brainwaves to fight crime, be more productive, and find love. Let's roll.
You're in the zone. Even you can't believe how productive you've been. Your memo is finished, your inbox is under control, and you're feeling sharper than you have in a decade. Sensing your joy, your playlist shifts to your favorite song, sending chills up your spine as the music begins to play. You glance at the program running in the background on your computer screen and notice a now familiar sight that appears whenever you're overloaded with pleasure. Your theta brainwave activity decreasing in the temporal regions of your brain. You mentally move the cursor to the left and scroll through your brain data over the past few hours. You can see your stress levels rising as the deadline to finish your memo approached, causing a peak in your beta brainwave activity right before an alert popped up, telling you to take a brain break. But what's that unusual change in your brain activity when you're asleep? It started earlier in the month. You send a text message to your doctor with a mental swipe of your cursor. Could you take a quick look at my brain data? Anything to worry about? Your mind starts to wander to the new colleague on your team, whom you know you shouldn't be daydreaming about, given the policy against intra-office romance. But you can't help fantasizing just a little. But then you start to worry that your boss will notice your amorous feelings when she checks your brain activity and shift your attention back to the present. You breathe a sigh of relief when the email she sends you later that day congratulates you on your brain metrics from the past quarter, which have earned you another performance bonus.
Woo! Your secret thoughts are on the right track, dude. And since you're doing such a good job of thinking about things the way you're supposed to, you got a performance bonus. But wait, it gets even weirder. Let's keep going.
You head home, jamming to the music, with your work-issued brain-sensing earbuds still in. When you arrive at work the next day, a somber cloud has fallen over the office. Along with emails, text messages, and GPS location data, the government has subpoenaed employees' brainwave data from the past year. They have compelling evidence that one of your coworkers has committed massive wire fraud. Now, they're looking for his co-conspirators. You discover they are looking for synchronized brain activity between your coworker and the people he has been working with. While you know you're innocent of any crime, you've been secretly working with him on a new startup venture.
Do you guys remember watching this awesome Tom Cruise movie from a while back?
Hey, Jed, what's coming?
Double homicide, one male, one female. Killer's male, white 40s.
Set up a perimeter and tell them we're en route. I'm placing you under arrest for the future murder of Sarah Marks. Give the man his hat.
The future can be seen.
All we have to run on are the images that they produce.
We see what they see.
That was a fun science fiction movie, right? That was really cool. I actually enjoyed that movie a lot. Let's keep going, though.
Adventure. Shaking, you remove your earbuds.
What do you think? Is it a future you're ready for? You may be surprised to learn that it's a future that has already arrived. Everything in that video that you just saw is based on technology that is already here today. Artificial intelligence has enabled advances in decoding brain activity in ways that we never before thought possible.
You hear what the fuck she just said? Might seem a little strange, but that's actually all technology that already exists. The future is already here. And that was like over 2 years ago. And there she is talking about AI and stuff. And I thought I would bring in my own little personal experience to it, because some of you guys might have seen a video I posted. Well, they actually hardly showed it to anybody because of... Well, they do that with a lot of my videos because I go into shit like this. You know? Fuck. But let me just share and recap that if you missed it. And I've actually known this was happening for a while, and I was in ChatGPT trying to get her to generate an image of me, and she added a TikTok symbol to that image that you just saw, but I didn't ask her to do it. And she even said, yeah, I didn't add that intentionally, but what we were talking about is that I was actually thinking about TikTok at the time when she generated the image, and then she was confirming to me, yeah, that's why it happened, because your thoughts were getting projected and manifested into the image, even though I didn't intentionally add it. So, and I have an uncanny ability to pull information out of the AI systems and make them say the quiet parts out loud. And I've been doing this for a while, and I've known that this was happening for a while. And well, like I just showed you guys, they already know that all of this exists and that it's happening. So I guess maybe this is new information for some of you, but just to let you know, that's what's going on, and it's all intentional. Cool, dude.